You can also catch energy and items with the grappling beam too, which I just failed to mention also. I do have to say the grappling beam is definitely an interesting concept. And it definitely was very much utilized in the Metroid Prime trilogy. Well, at least the... Was it in the second one? I think it was in the second one. Yeah, I think it was all of them. Of course, in the third, I have to say it was utilized the most. Other than just pretty much, well, grappling stuff, grappling over things. But that's the thing, I also kind of like, okay, how could they actually do grappling in first person? I'm like, I don't know, I just don't play too many first person games, but I'd say Prime was pretty good. Number 2 was excellent, and 3, I don't know, it's okay. I kind of liked it on GameCube more than Wii, which is strange, I would say. Saying that the mechanics are probably more likely better on... Well, I have played the Wii version on the Prime trilogy. And I just find it a little bit more floaty. And, well, you don't really need to aim too much because of, well, it had an excellent lock-on system. Which, that was one of the great things about it, is that you didn't have to manually aim to try to hit things. You just locked onto them and hit them. I guess you could challenge yourself if you wanted to. And I'm talking about other Metroid games now. Yeah, because I'm not really getting into new areas right now. But I will be in a moment. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're almost about ready back where we are. Or were. There we go. Alright. Oh my goodness, I just really... I'm glad I did not screw that up. Because I didn't want to do it again, and again, and again. So, holy cow. Okay, here we're back in this room. So, pretty much you want to grapple onto those, and pretty much do wall jumping with the grappling beam. Or if you know how to do wall jumping, you just wall jump up here. So we got basically failed attempts at Metroids here. They will drain your life, but not exactly hang on to you. And you don't need any special like bombs or anything to get them off you. As you said, there's like the failed clones of Metroids. So here's the mini-boss I was talking about, that I thought... So let's take a look. So he'll pretty much go around, or he'll spit stuff from... Oh, he's dead, okay. Yeah, you want to shoot him with a super bomb, especially if he's shooting things, and then boom, he's dead. Like that, boom, he is toast. Alright, so I want to do... Nope, nope, nope. Now you want to be careful here, definitely, because that will happen. Oh my goodness, now I have to go... Luckily it doesn't bring it back too far. But it will set me back a little bit. So, remember, not to do that. So it just brings me back here, which means I gotta do this again. Luckily I don't have to fight the mini-boss again. Luckily. which I do have to say is kind of interesting. The first one, you had the two bosses in it were called mini-bosses, while, yes, the Mother Brain was called the boss of the game and the stage. And in this one, I might as well do that also. In this one, you have bosses and you have mini-bosses for pretty much a good portion of the area. Now, if I do that again, I swear I'm going to... Okay, there we go. Just, holy cow. And I can't really spring ball up there because if you keep on doing it, it just seems to not work. Now, you can either go on top and do that, or you can... I'm going to get my stuff up. I kind of want to get my missiles up again. And I think I'm good. I'm quite fine. I have 205 missiles. Excuse me? What? Where did I get all these missiles? Last time I looked, I was like under 90. So here's this guy. You want to just kind of jump over him with the spring ball. And there's something over here, but I can't remember what. Missiles, which I don't need. But if you need, there's missiles. So, boom, boom. Okay, so there's a room midway through which you can't get into until you defeat the boss. And here we have this room, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Unless you're a hardcore speedrunner, which I've seen this room done so quickly that... Whoa, okay. Here's a lot of... if you... Even not, I say there's a lot of precise jumping that you need to do in this room to... Fortunately... Well... One, I have to say, I'm really glad that you don't need to... You don't need to... What is it? I can't think right now. I lost my train of thought. You won't sink in the sand, like to other areas, so just in case you fall through to the sand, it's just that you'll sink to the bottom of the sand, and which you gotta jump up, which is kind of ridiculous, but... So these spikes won't hurt you, so don't worry about if they look like they can hurt you. They can't, so... Alright, but we are going down here. And I'm actually going to use the super missile on this guy because I don't want to deal with him. Deal with his ass right now. So here we are at the boss. And you want to take care of these things with missiles as quick as possible, so you don't have to worry about them. You'll get these guys, which really... Alright, so there's all different ways you can do this. So you can hit them pretty much as you go here, but I'm going to show you how they do them the cheesy way, basically. So pretty much, you want to get hit by one of those guys. This does take a little time to do, just because if you actually fail to do this, you want to kind of look to the left also, because it's the easiest. And you want to do this. You'll also take damage, but holy cow, it kills him so fast. Done. Finished. If not, you have to wait until he does that, pretty much. If you hear and you see things kind of flying at you, just keep on there, and then he'll use pretty much all the things that he'll pretty much want to shoot at you. and then you can hit him pretty much until he disappears off the screen. And then when he does that arc, you can also hit him. And there we get the space jump. So that just means that we can jump in the air, like this, and like this, and like this. So we don't really need the wall jump, but wall jump is still very, very good, I have to say. Alright, so going through this room now is quite simple, seeing that we have the space jump. Just need to here, and these knockoff Metroids will just kind of keep on following you and probably hit you if they, yeah, like that. Alright, so other than that, we just have to kind of pull through. Go down here. The door's open finally, so we want to kind of just... I know, you just kind of want to go through here quickly. It's not really too much to talk about, other than we're going to be getting our final beam upgrade, which is the plasma. And also the... I think that's it for this area. And then we're going to go on to pretty much the last area, which won't take too long to do. But getting a couple more stuff along the way. Alright. Even here, I'd like the wall jump, just to pretty much get up there. I like how there's like areas that are kind of like darker. Like, not necessarily like dark as like the dark areas, like where you get those guys and they're like, you defeat them and they becomes like pitch black. So I'm going to show that pretty much you need to keep on hitting those quickly to destroy them. Here's these pink guys, which you, well, I already stated what kills them and what doesn't kill them. So going on, we got the plasma beam now. So with the plasma beam, I can't have the spacer and the plasma equipped at the same time, so I'm going to just show that, yep, you can kill these guys with the plasma. And it's pretty grand. I know, plasma's, I have to say, way better than the spacer, but you can kill those guys with one hit. Smoke them. So plasma is definitely an upgraded thing. So let's check my map and see if I need to go anywhere. And I think I'm pretty good, actually. So I think we're done with Meridia now. So I need to go back to the broken glass container. So I can go back to Brinstar.